Hey there guys, it's the Swampling here, back with another video for you. Now it has been a crazy few days. This weekend and the past week in total has just been crazy. This 2020 is turning out to be very interesting. We got coronavirus spreading all across the world. That's something we need to keep our eye on. But today I'm going to focus on the State of the Union and the complete condescension and hypocrisy coming from Democrats, okay? And this is why Trump is going to win in 2020 and why all these people on Twitter are just going to have a complete hissy fit because they just cannot get outside of their echo chambers. Anyway, first off, I want to display hypocrisy and straight up homophobia coming right out of a Democrat mouth. Now, the Democrats, they love to claim that they are so diverse and inclusive and tolerant, and they love to, whenever they get the chance, get on social media or if they're in some kind of half public place and they have cameras or somewhere, somebody will stand up to the tyranny of the oppressive class of, I don't know, white people, white men, you got your patriarchal misogynists that you got to go after, uh, your racists, your bigots, all that good stuff. And they say they chastise those people. They go after them. How dare you be these things? Well, case in point, I'm going to show you right out of a Democrat person's mouth at the Iowa caucuses the other night, which were a complete shambles, by the way. That's a separate issue. Mayor cheat hashtag. Might want to look into that. Maybe not. It's conspiracy. Could not be. Could be. Who knows? You got to find out because apparently Pete Buttigieg invested in this company that was supposed to be running the application to tally all the votes. Completely screwed up, and people are trying to be like, oh, pointing fingers, but it's just because it's a conspiracy, so who knows? But that's beside the point. Let's get back to this here. This tweet that I found is actually very, in my opinion, it's not surprising because I've been I've been surrounded by this kind of stuff for the past couple of years. So this is not to me surprising, but it's just like how it put me off a little bit by how nonchalant this lady was acting about it and how it is a giant slap in the face when it comes to the perception that Democrats are all inclusive. Now, this woman was going to vote for Pete Buttigieg, but she found out as she was submitting the card for him that he was gay. Now, watch what happens.
So are you saying that he has a same-sex partner?
He?
Yes.
Yes.
Are you kidding?
Yeah, he's married to him, yes.
We need to find out if that's serious.
So he's gay.
Well, I don't want anybody like that in the White House. So can I have my card back?
How condescendingly righteous she sounds. And she's going to bring in the Bible here too. So now this is going to be, a shtick on Christians being anti-gay and all this stuff. Yeah, there's still some, reformation going on inside certain religions and not so much in other religions. But you still have these holdovers, these people who are very staunch and very, old-fashioned in that sense. But, it's straight up blatant homophobia coming right from this Democrat woman. Wait, you're telling me he's gay? Well, I don't want that in the White House. Why? Because he's gay. Well, then you're a homophobe. Now, props to the worker here for trying to explain the whole lefty lovey-dovey feeling inclusive, but this woman is just not having it. It's quite frankly, to me, this is hilarious, and it blatantly shows the mask slipping of what the Democrat party's values are. But let's just continue for a little bit.
I don't know. He signed it. We could go ask.
She's such a
I
trooper.
never knew that. Well, so the whole point of it is, though, if he's a human being,
This is true.
just like you and me, and should it really matter?
And that's true. What he does in the bedroom is none of my business. Now, unless they start pushing the LGBT rhetoric and culture onto everybody, and in some ways forcibly, that's where the issue lies. That's where the issue lies. But just him being gay, it's not a problem. But apparently to this woman it is, to this Democrat woman it is.
That's what.
Well, he better read the Bible.
He better be
He
right
does,
the Bible.
and he says that God doesn't choose a political party. Because
And that's
Why
true.
does
He
it
does.
say in the Bible that a man should marry a woman then?
Well, I totally respect your viewpoint on this. I so totally do.
But you so totally don't, because even though you're a trooper here, and she is a trooper, this woman here, like, she doesn't, let it get under her skin, but she's a campaign worker. She is definitely a millennial, and I guarantee you she has a lot of far left opinions. So in the back of her mind, she's thinking, oh God, like, I want to say this woman's a bigot, I want to say this woman's a homophobe, and all the words, but I can't because it's a Democrat, and we reserve those things for Republicans and conservatives, so it's going to kind of break the narrative that it's only the Republicans and conservatives and Trump which are racist and the bad people, so I can't call this woman out. And you know what? That just could be me over-interpreting what is happening here, because I live and breathe this stuff every day. But in the back of her mind somewhere, she's just like, why is this happening?
But I think that we were not around when
How
that
come
was
this has
being
never been
written.
brought out before?
It's common knowledge.
That and wow, if this woman didn't realize this before, look at the weirded out look on this woman's face. She's like, wait, you didn't know he was gay? Well, yeah, I mean, because the thing is, yeah, he came out saying, yeah, I'm gay, but that's not the important issue, which is good. Pete Buttigieg is not running because he's gay. He's trying to actually, like, get away from that, like, the whole, like, stance of being gay, because I actually believe in Buttigieg minds it doesn't matter either. So the only one who's getting her panties in a bunch is Miss Christian over here.
I never heard it.
You never heard it? Well then, where are you getting information? Now look at them! They don't know what to say!
We can talk to someone if you need to talk to them about this. I don't know the rules on this or not, but I guess what I would like you to just dig deep inside and think, like, should it matter if it's a woman or if it's a man or if they're heterosexual or homosexual if you believe in what they say?
There you go. You know what? Perfect. Very succinct. Yes, very succinct.
That's my question.
It all just went right down the toilet, is where it all just went.
Ah!
And that's, you are, yeah.
Oh
you have
my
a total
God.
right to your opinion.
Wow.
I'm not trying to
Tell you otherwise, but she kind of is. You can tell she wants to so bad. She wants to.
to think otherwise,
But
we'll ask what they want. But I just ask you to look inside your heart, because you sound like a Christian woman to me, and I'm a Christian woman, and my God wants me to love everybody. I do. Yeah.
see, look, there's a split. There's a split here in what they either both consider religious principles or religious values. Wow.
So you must not believe it then if you think it's okay for somebody to be married.
So if you don't believe in one little aspect of the Bible, then you don't believe in any of it. Okay, so then you're not. If you don't believe that gay people should not, that a man and a man can't lay together, then you're not a Christian, and you don't, and pretty much you disrespect everything in the Bible. Woman, you're arguing from a position of absolutes here. It's not going to end out good for you.
to a same-sex person.
No, I think we're just interpreting it different, and that's okay.
There you
Because
go,
everybody
yes.
gets to have their own beliefs. But what I teach my son is that love is love, and we're all human beings.
Bang. That was good. I actually didn't watch like the last 30 seconds of that, like before I started this video, but that was actually she held up very good, and she tried very hard to very nicely say, come on, rethink it. But this Christian woman is not having it. And remember, this is at a Democrat like a Democrat caucus, okay? There ain't no Republicans around. And this is in middle America. There are Democrats that live in flyover country. There are Democrats that love their guns, that believe in the Bible, and actually don't like gay people. They're allowed to do that. They're allowed to be homophobic if they want to be. Just like anybody's allowed to be anything they want to be in this country. Wow, isn't freedom of expression great? Don't you love it? Now, anyway, we'll move on from just Democrat hypocrisy to Democrat crybabies. And this is where I give you Nancy Pelosi. Here you go. Do you want to know something that is going to completely change a lot of moderates' opinions right now? Is this visual image right here. Watching this. Okay, a picture speaks 1,000 words, but a video speaks 1,000 pictures. I'm going up here. But just watch. Look how she's just not being rip. And then watch how she just you don't see that part, but after that she just takes it, chucks it like, yeah, and then this whole dismissal of Trump because of a one-dimensional argument because he's a liar, and that's the argument, he's lying about everything, is why they're going to lose. They aren't actually giving you anything to chew on that makes voting for a Democrat taste good. There's nothing to chew on. It's just sour grapes. Nobody wants to eat sour grapes. They want the milk and honey that Donald Trump just provided in that State of the Union. That's why people are going to regret not giving this president a chance. Now, I found something. I want to find it on my profile because I retweeted this right now before I did this video, and it's very poignant. It actually slams this. I'm going to finish off this video with this because it is very poignant what I was watching. Where is it? Okay, here we go. You have to listen to this. This was C-SPAN right after the State of the Union. I know it's clips are edited in a bit, but these are callers calling in, and they've highlighted a lot of Democrat callers. Now you have to listen to this and take it for what you want.
I've been a Democrat for 70-something years. And what I've seen tonight of the Democrat Party, I am changing my mind. I mean, I'll probably still be a Democrat. But far as I'm electing for a goddamn Democrat, never again.
I am a Democrat as well, but no longer will I vote Democrat. I think it's outrageous that they sat there when all these good things are happening to our country and how much we love our country, and they looked like they hated our country. And Nancy Pelosi, the whole time she's sitting up there with a disgusting look on her face, it's outrageous. I will never vote Democrat again, and I'm sick of it, and my whole family feels the same way. My husband, my friends are sitting here, all former Democrats. We all voted for Hillary last time, and therefore never, ever will we ever vote Democrat again. You know, it's always portrayed that the Democrats don't love their country. Well, we love our country, and we want to see it succeed. But it appears to us that our Democratic Party has been stolen from us by a bunch of communists, and no longer will our family ever vote Democrat again.
I am literally disgusted with Pelosi and the Democrats' behavior, the way she teared up his speech behind him.
There you go.
At the end, I was a registered Democrat. I've gone independent. I'm leaning GOP now.
With a simple rip of a paper, Nancy Pelosi has pretty much sealed the deal of a re-election of Donald Trump.
Okay, so outside of the Twitter sphere, which is saying, yes, Queen Slay, you're so good, Nancy Pelosi demasculating the president, oh, she's so good because, yes, why would you want to keep a speech of lies? See, it's the statements like that, the matters of fact statements saying Trump is lying about this, Trump is lying about that, and they don't give you any evidence or anything to back it up, just saying, oh, he's lying. This is why they don't get it. And this is happening in the Twitter sphere. Outside of that, outside of the Beltway, outside of the social media Twitter sphere, you have average Americans like you just listened to, who are Democrats, who are like, what the hell is going on? We're done with this petty bullshit. But like Six Hexenhammer just said today, what do the Democrats think they're going to achieve by pandering to the 1.5% of rabid leftists who are pretty much the vast majority of the political left Twitter sphere? When they say yes, Queen, what do they think they're going to accomplish? They'll get those half of those people, half of that 1.5% will go out and vote, while they're spiting their nose. No, they're cutting off their nose to spite their face. They're going to sour the mouths of so many monitors. They're poisoning the well of what it means to vote Democrat, and they don't get it. They are blind because they believe in this one-dimensional caricature of evil Donald Trump, and it's why he's going to get reelected again. There's the evidence is strongly going towards that. Moderates are shifting to right-leaning positions because when they look left and look right, the left is almost beyond the horizon. You can barely see their speck in the distance, while the people on the right, they're pretty much standing pretty close, waving, maybe even far enough to have a handshake, handing you a beer, saying, "Come on over, let's talk." What are you going to choose? What are you going to pick? Like, and a lot of people, they're just lazy. They're just like, well, that's too far to go. This is right here. I get most of it. There you go. There's so many factors in play that, like, I can't articulate to you how serious the emergency is for the Democrats. I don't know if you'll ever see a Democrat president in the 2020s. If they keep continuing down the path of radicalization, for example, you have Stalinists and Marxists running Bernie Sanders' campaign. You have AOC coming out saying that Joe Biden and her are in two different parties. How do the Democrats think they can coalesce and come together for 2020? I mean, heck, it's going to be a long shot to do it for 2024 because they're going to keep screaming for the next 4 years and still not get anything done. They've screamed Russia for 3 years. They screamed Ukraine now for 9 months, 10 months. Nobody cares. They screamed racist, bigot, sexist, xenophobe, homophobe, everything they could think of. And none of these things mean anything anymore. None of them. They're all just empty words to be thrown around like unused tokens after you leave the carnival. There's no substance. It's pretty sad. So in the end, I'm going to just wrap it up there. Democrats' hubris is going to bite them in the ass, and I do believe, based off of polling and data showing how the Iowa caucuses had a low voter turnout, November, Donald Trump's going to blow it out. He'll probably have more electoral college votes this time around than last time. He'll probably even get the popular vote too. And then what are the Democrats going to complain about? All right, guys. Just wanted to point this out to you. The State of the Union was a great State of the Union. You catch more flies with honey than with vinegar. So when Democrats don't stand up for a 100-year-old Tuskegee Airman praising the fact that his great-grandson wants to join the Space Force, you got problems, man. You got problems. All right. So this has been the Swamp Cleaner. Hope you enjoyed the video. Check me out on my social medias like this one right here, and I'll catch you later.